Today I decided to make watercress and carrot soup. This was a staple at my home growing up in San Miguel. And watercress was very popular vegetable. This is a soup that you can make in 30-45 minutes, especially if you have a pressure cooker. And it's pretty much the ingredients that you will probably have in your fridge. So one ingredient you may not have in your fridge, I think it would be the watercress. It's a vegetable that has not been that popular in the last years. However, it's readily available at your supermarkets in the produce aisle. You may find different varieties of watercress. We have the one that grows mainly in water and the one that grows in the soil. The one that has a more flavor, dense flavor, peppery flavor would be the one that grows in the soil. But either one would make a delicious soup. So my mama, she would make us eat soup every day. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. You need to eat it because it's good for your eyes, good for your bones. So little did we know that she was right again. So out of curiosity for this video, I went to look, and according to the CDC, watercress is full of vitamin K. It's healthy for your bones. It's a dense food because it's full of nutrients and very low calories. It's packed with antioxidants. It's even good to help free your body of the radicals and all that yucky stuff that, whether we know or not, we consumed even in the air. It has anti-cancer compounds, so it's a powerhouse vegetable. In addition, I found this interesting that I read that watercress is one of the oldest known leaf vegetables consumed by humans. What? That's so nice, huh? I was so surprised, happily surprised to find that out. So we're gonna start our soup. I have here meat that I'm gonna cook. This time I'm gonna be lazy, or I'm gonna wanna be quick, and I will get in my pot, I'm gonna use frozen carrots. It's gonna be something very quick. 4 garlic cloves, 1 onion, tomatoes, about almost 2 cups or 2 big tomatoes. These ones are from my garden. Let me tell you, they do have a special flavor, but the ones from the store, they will do. And I usually don't, my mom didn't used to put zucchini, but I have one in the fridge and I'm gonna use it just because I don't have anything else to do with it for this week. So I'm gonna just cut in half, put it in there. I'm gonna peel the potatoes, add in the pot. and so that way I would have a full meal. I would have all my vegetables and my protein. And a big chunk, you can put it in the pot. Oh boy, it's getting full. And you can add more meat if you want, if that's enough. It's up to you how much meat you want to use. But the meat cooked with all these vegetable mixture, then when you shred it, it tastes delicious. So I'm gonna put one more chunk. And I'm not going to forget the salt. Okay, I won't forget the salt this time. So I use kosher salt. All right, so I'm gonna cover the pot, put it to pressure cooker, put it to beef. So in 30 minutes, let it cook, and then in the meantime, what we're doing is getting our watercress ready. The watercress, the one like this is grown in water. The stems are not that bitter, not that peppery. So what I like to do, I like to get this, and you can either put it in the soup or you can save it for another soup. So in the meantime, while that cooks, what we're doing next is cutting the watercress in smaller pieces. Only if you think your children will not like to see the green leaves in your soup. If they don't mind the way that it is, right, like this, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to do anything. See how easy this soup is to make? But I am also adding this kind. This one we grew in our garden. It's frozen because we harvested and we had a lot of watercress. When it's fresh, it smells delicious. And this one is the really, really, really good one. Very tasty. Also, if you want to speed things up, you can have some boiling water. You can put in your pot and some chicken bouillon. Yeah, I'm using chicken bouillon today instead of chicken broth that I made. Oh, it's once in a while, it's okay. So you're gonna boil it. Mix it up, boil it. And you're going to start cooking the watercress and your pasta. I remember my mom using istrelenia. Brings back good memories. Istrelenia. So I'm gonna bring this to a boil. Once it starts boiling, I'll add about a cup of the pasta and my watercress, and it will speed up things for your soup. So I put the meat and the vegetables in the pressure cooker, and if you don't, and it will cook for 30 minutes. I put it in beef for meat on medium, and it's 30 minutes that it will cook. And give it an extra 5-10 minutes for the steam come out, so you can safely open it. If you want to even speed things a little bit more, you can cook the meat a day before while you're preparing another dinner or lunch, and you would have already the meat cooked. Take it off, put the vegetables, cook them, And again, it would be a quick meal for your family. Quick and safe and healthy meal. It will be a quick and healthy meal for your family. So I have the chicken bouillon and water, or you can use chicken stock on high heat because I want it to come to a boil quickly. Once it comes to a boil, we'll add our watercress and pasta and let it cook. The watercress, you don't need to cook it for that long. It's just until it's tender. I would say 10 minutes, unless you have the watercress whose leaves are more harder. That one takes a little bit longer to cook. But usually the watercress you get at the store, it's very tender. It only takes 5-10 minutes to cook. So it's been about 10 minutes. Could be less if I had put a lid on. So I will put the watercress. I like my soup with a lot of watercress. Oh, what's that? A little bit of the potato skin. A lot of watercress. It gives that peppery flavor to your soup. And I will add about 2 handfuls of pasta. You can add, you can find gluten-free pasta, rice pasta. And you're gonna let it cook until it's tender, about 10 minutes or so. We're still waiting for the vegetables, and I think now a glass of wine. So the meat is ready. It's been a little bit more than 30 minutes. I didn't account for the time that it needs to start boiling. So yeah, but the meat is cooked. Gonna get out the meat. Oh, and then I'm going to puree the vegetables and shred the meat. So I've been pureeing it for about 2 to 3 minutes. So it's a very smooth cream, very creamy texture. If you want it chunkier, you don't blend it for that long. I'm going to shred the meat, discard the bones, obviously. So the vegetables are pureed, are creamy. I shredded some of the meat, and this is the pot that had the chicken stock with the watercress and the pasta. So you can just add it into your soup. And in 1 hour, you have a big pot of soup. And this you can put in the freezer. And after that goes drizzle of olive oil. This will give it a special, an extra flavor to the soup. Delicious. So I'm adding a little bit more meat. Obviously you can leave it out. You can add as much as you would like. A little bit drizzle of olive oil. I love olive oil, especially having a few slices of toasted bread. It will make me very happy. I hope you make it. I hope you enjoy it. Bon appetit. There you have it in under 45 minutes with very few ingredients. The carrots, potatoes, onions, garlic, watercress, pasta, and meat, and don't forget the olive oil. You have a wonderful hot meal for your family. And especially on a cold winter day like today, you will sure appreciate it.